TeresaLouise here, back in the sewing room, back doing my collage. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday the 9th. And of course, I always got to get fusible all over the place. Okay. So I didn't come back up and do any more collage quilting last night. I ended up, resting most of the time. Let me get my chat up here. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Okay, that's prepped. Hi, Katie. Hello, Brenda. Okay, turn that off. Just getting the technology, working. I can never have everything ready. Right? Hi, Joe. Okay, so it has come to my attention, and I've noticed this for quite a while now, that KD Crafts, is your name actually Chris? So, hello, guys, Craft 2. How's it going? Glad you could be here. Oh. So not feeling too bad today. So I'm just gonna do stuff for as long as I can, and we'll see how far I get. I prepped some more fabric because I cannot find the eyeballs anywhere. And I need black fabric for the eyeballs. So, got that prepped. I also prepped some more of the brown. Isn't that pretty? I like that one. So I can use this in the trees or in the raccoons. And this one I prepped for the highlight in the I think the raccoon's nose. Yeah, the nose. And then this one I prepped. This is for the leaves, but I should have all of the leaves cut out already, but what the heck, I'm over there prepping, so I might as well prep some more, right? So I'm always prepping more. And I have like a stack of fabrics over here that I continually take fabrics out of. And, if I'm prepping something and I need another piece to fill in the fusible, then I just grab from that stack and add to it, So, because I don't want to waste any of the fusible. So, I got that done. And hi, Mary. Hello, Linda. Hello, Donna. Hi, Jim. Hi, Sherry. Okay. Have a nice trip to the store. Okay, so I'm just back at it. It's weird that I didn't get all the pieces to this project prepped at the time. I thought I, check marked everything, because what I do is on the templates, I usually mark them, little check mark or something that I've done. I traced that one, and so it's strange that I don't have the eyeballs. I'm missing parts, and I don't think I have all the feet either. Oh, I see one that I was wondering about here. That I went, well, I wonder what that is. So it's part of the racoon itself. Let me see if I can find it now. Nah. Where's the eyeballs? Not on that page. So the weather here today is cold and rainy, and it's supposed to be cold and rainy all day. All right, so I found the eyeballs, and they're both check marked. So they should be, I should have those. Let's see. I really need to press these. Oh. Oh, I found one of a foot, so that's good. Oh, dang it. Oh, my laptop just went. All right. Get some prep in step. Yep. Ha-ha. I found them. There's the eyeballs. All right, lucky me. Okay, let's see. So the rain is pouring down right now. So if all of a sudden I just disappear and the video starts spinning, and I don't come back, then the power went out, okay? That's kind of how it is around here. If we get a bad storm, we get a lot of rain, a lot of wind, the power goes out. So just a warning there. Okay. So here's my work area. Let's see. Hi, Isha. How are you doing? Brenda's got rain too. Under flood warning. That's what I'm worried about, because it's not just a light rainstorm. It's really coming down. right, let's see, where am I at on the eyeballs? It looks like all of the eyeballs are pretty close to being the same. So I'm just going to cut them out. And then I'll need to find a place to put them so I don't lose them. Maybe I'll just use this piece of white fabric to put them on. Sounds pretty good. So what y'all working on today? I was over in Sherry's live for a little while, and I'm so glad she got her long arm fixed. That's good news. Long arm problems can be just as crazy as your regular sewing machine problems. Especially if you're computerized, meaning like there's programs in there for you to use for the quilting part of it. Which mine is not. I only do all free motion. Although my long arm is compatible to have it set up as computerized, but I haven't done it. It's like, you know, $3,000 to $6,000. That's a lot of fabric. And since I pretty much quit doing custom quilting for other people, most of the time my quilts, I just do some sort of meander stitch. You know, edge to edge, the same thing all over the whole thing. So, unless it's, you know, a quilt that I would put in a quilt show or something, then I might go ahead and do custom quilting. Like I custom quilted the Tula Pink one that I made, and then that other one that I showed you a couple of weeks ago, the Summer Song, I think it was called, and I did all the, I made another quilt out of all the scraps. That quilt, the original one, I custom quilted that one. Okay, now I'm going to cut out the rest of the eye parts. But I had to stop doing that. Number one, my shoulder and neck just cannot take too much time at the long arm. And then I started having problems with the stitches on the long arm. And that was the worst part, you know, and I just cannot get it fixed. And so I do not want to ruin somebody's precious quilt top you know, with my bad stitches, you know. So now look how tiny these ones. Look at how tiny that is. That is super tiny. Ooh, Brenda says, yeah, I looked at Pro Stitcher, 5,000 bucks. Yeah. No, thank you. Now, if I was still doing long arming for other people, like edge to edge, I might look into doing that, you know, but otherwise, I mean, I'd have to quilt quite a few quilts to make that back. Okay, I'm going to wait to cut these little teeny ones out until I'm ready to use them. Okay, so first of all, let's see. There's some more eyeballs. Need 10 and 14. Not that they look all that different to me, but and then nine. Okay, I found some more. Yeah, that's quite a bit to pay for um, if you're just asking for more trouble, right? I do not regret buying my long arm. I'm glad I got it. I was able to quilt a lot of quilts up, and it was nice to have that available for other people, especially in my area. And it was a lot of fun. In the beginning, it was a lot of fun. All right. Brenda, are you doing any quilting for others? Hey, Jamie. Did I say hi to you already? I can't remember. See how quick my memory goes? Just like that. Who else do we have? Did I miss anybody? Hello, Eastern Oregon. How's everything over there today? Oh, here's another eye. Okay. Cut this one out. I'll wait for this one. Okay. I'm just looking for more eyeballs. parts of the eyeballs. But I think I've gotten them all, but I think that's the nose. So this is more like putting a puzzle together now, right? And I do like puzzles, but yeah. Since the pieces are cut out based on the pattern, now you put them all back together. So yeah, definitely like a puzzle. All right. Not sure what this piece is. R219. Oh, that's the lip. It's part of the lip. Okay. So I need So now what I'm going to do is bring my little eyeballs over here. That's 10. Okay. And then I need E12, E12, E12. Found the other part of the lip. Okay, both of those are the lip. Woohoo! Found the lip. You see how it's like a puzzle? Where the heck did E12 go? Okay, I have to go through them again. Oh, okay. Brenda says, I've done a few quilts, long arming, but haven't pushed it. Hoping when I retire, I can take in some more. That's a good plan. Um, when I first started doing free motion quilting, I took in all the donation quilts. They were like baby size to small lap, or, you know, like, let's say 52 by 52, not much bigger than that. Um, and I did all of the free motion quilting on that. My sewing group donated a bunch of quilts to like search and rescue, the local police department, so that they could have a couple of quilts in the trunk, or, you know, the trunk of the car, or in the pickups, whatever, um, should they need them, you know, especially for, well, for anybody really, but uh, I guess it had been big enough to wrap around an adult, you know, over their shoulders or something like that, if they needed to. And let's see, we donated like 44 quilts, and I long armed all of those. Well, you know, I did free motion on all of those, and that's how I, besides doing my own, that's how I learned. That's how I really got it down, you know. And I just did edge to edge on all of those, and then I felt um, I felt pretty confident about doing some, you know, somebody else's quilt. So then my friends donated their quilts. They're like, yeah, go ahead, take this one. I'm like, okay. So I did quite a few of those. And yeah, just built up my confidence. Now it's kind of like riding a bike. Even if I don't do any for quite a while, when I get back at it, it all comes back, you know. All the parts where I'm yelling and screaming at the long arm when it makes stitching error problems, you know. I would say find the thread that your machine likes, and then stick with it. Stick with that thread. Don't change up brands. Because I do try, you know, try different brands, but like my long arm does not like Aurifil at all. So I can't use any of that, especially the 2-ply. It just breaks constantly. So I gave up on that stuff. And believe it or not, my machine likes that thread from Connecting Threads. And that stuff's not that expensive. And it's a 3-ply cotton. And I usually get the 50 weight. I still cannot find E12. Now, how much time do I spend looking for it, or do I just make... Oh. All right, I'm just going to make my own. Remake it. I know I'm pretty sure I saw it one time, but okay, so what I'm going to do is I have a piece prepped, and I'm going to take a marker. Oh my goodness. Wow, Eastern Oregon. Oh, you did? You purchased the raccoon quilt? Awesome. Well, um, pre-cancerous skin treatment. Wow. Um, they found some of that on Brandon, and his doctor gave him a tube of something. I can't remember what it's called. And so I just help him. He has a couple of spots on his ears, you know, along here, and a couple of spots along here. And that seemed to go away, make it go away. So we'll see. So I hope all that goes well for you. Oh, wow. For 400 to 500? Yeah, I can't beat that. No way could I do that many. So you do a lot of those? That's great, Brenda. Hi, Sheila. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to um, trace the piece that I need. This is the color, I think. No, it looks like it's a dark brown. Hmm, let's see. What brown do I want then? So maybe that one is still connected to one of these long pieces. Okay, I'm going to go through it. Not the black. Let's see. Brown. Nope. Nope. Nope, still can't find it. Okay, so but I'm going to peel this back. So this has got fusible on it already. And then I'm just going to lay this on top of my pattern. And sketch out the pieces that I need. And I'm going to do both sides, both eyeballs. Okay, so it's on the slick side, right? Now I flip it over. Well, actually, before I flip it over, I'm going to flip this over and trace it out again. Especially if you have dark fabric like this, it's hard to see what you're drawing. So do it again on the back side. Okay, like so. And then I will press this. So I'll just get the iron. Okay, let that cool for a minute, and then I'll cut those out. Okay, and I'm going to make them just a little bit bigger than what the drawing is, because I want to make sure I get the fabrics overlapping. Okay, there's that one. And there's the other side. Goes with that one. All right, eyeballs. Hi, Vicky. Oh, okay, gotcha. The cream is in the tube. I couldn't see the problem cells. Hi, KK. How are you doing? Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Hello, Gladys. Hey, Quilt Squirrel. How's it going? Right? I know. Like, where does that piece go? Oh my goodness. Guess what I just found? So you all didn't remember yesterday when I said I'm going to put these pieces in this little dish so I don't lose them. Yeah. Oh well. That's the way it goes. I need to put the parchment paper back down because you don't want to iron that fusible right onto regular paper because it'll stay. Now, let that cool off a little bit before I pull it up. And now I'm going to trim that down a little bit. Okay, and then I need, what number? E9. 9999. 9. That one? This one. These little ones are really hard to cut out. And then I need that little teeny white piece for the highlight in the eyeball. So remember these? All right, let's see. Which one do I need? 11. That one. And that one is going to be really tiny. Okay. So I'm going to try these smaller snips, and I'm going to use my tweezers. Boy, that was a chore. See how small that is? I need to cut just a little more off of that. Good enough. My goodness. I guess I should have saved the eyeballs for last. All right, now the cheek. Which is this piece. Okay, so I'm only going to press down on the top pieces here because it looks like I have all the ones I need up there. Now, this is where it gets tricky because now the eye is covered up and I need to figure out where it is here. Okay, that looks about right. Oh boy, I'll tell you what. Looks pretty good. So there's still more stuff that goes over the top of this bottom part of this cheek, so I'll just leave that hanging for now until I figure out where those fabrics go, whether they go underneath or on the top. And now I can do the other eye. Bye, Jim. Hi, William. Hey, buddy. How's it going? I almost said the other thing, but I stopped myself. Not very appropriate. Okay. Ooh, I think I'll just take a little break from that for a second. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm doing the racoon. It's called Who, What, Where. It's by Tony Whitney. It's an actual pattern. I bought this as a kit, so it came with the fabric. And it does say that the leaves are supposed to be 3D, but I'm not doing the leaves in 3D. So they're just going to get flat like everything else. So, laying in bed, having a siesta at 1 o'clock. It is that time of day, isn't it? When it's too hot out to do any work. Especially in the area where you're at. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. Started that, working on it online yesterday. And I know it's hard to see what I'm doing. You guys can probably zoom in. Yeah, I need a camera hanging down right here. Oh, that sucks, William. William works third shift, so sleep during the day. Oh, yuck. Hi, Mona. Hello, Mona. Ugh, I worked a night shift one time. You know, like, I think I got off work around 2 o'clock in the morning. I lasted about 3 months. I was like, no, this is not for me. Of course, it didn't help. I didn't like the place where I was working, so I found a new job. So I wonder if I got those. I was just looking for those pieces that I lost earlier, so. I'm back. I'm not sure what happened there because I don't think the power went out. If it did, it only did it for a second. Anyway, uh, of course it would do that. It quit raining for a little while and the sun came out. It looks really pretty outside, nice and fresh. I'll let a little bit of fresh air in. Okay, so I'm going to go back to it. How's your foot, Mona? I know this is probably pretty boring for you guys. But yes, it was. That's right. A glitch in the metrics. All right, let's do that other eyeball. I need that piece. Then I need the piece that goes on the other side. It's number 13. 13. Okay. Maybe that's why my neck hurts so bad, Mona. It's the plugs from the metrics. Well, I wish they would fix it. Let's see. It's my neck plugs. Would you take the pill? Which one? Red or blue? Do you want to stay connected? I don't think I would want to stay connected, but I would like to be the programmer. That would be kind of cool. Let's see. And then I need the little teeny itty bitty white piece. Let's see, what number is that one? 15, 3, 7, 15. Those were pretty good shows. I did like that show. In fact, I think I have them on tape or, you know, DVD. I have a lot of sci-fi. I'm a big sci-fi fan. I don't like horror shows unless it's sci-fi. Like, you know, Alien or Predator. Not that Predator was scary, but I think I need magnifying glasses on for some of these little teeny pieces. I mean to tell you now, they are small. Hello, So Magic. How you doing? I'll take the red pill. Yeah, man. Can you imagine waking up like that and you're like looking around and seeing all these other people in in their little containers. And there you are too, and there's thousands and thousands of them, and I would be like, "What nightmare from hell is this from?" Right? I Dalton Ranch. I don't even think I've heard from it. Heard of it. I don't watch regular TV anymore, so I'm not up on any type of series type stuff. Uh, I did try to watch that new one with Kurt Russell and Michelle Pfeiffer. I can't even remember what it's called now. But I watched the first episode and he dies. I'm like, what the hell? And then the rest of the series is about her going around to the places that she should have gone to when he was alive with him, you know? I'm like, I am not watching this crap. That's depressing. So I'm not, no, I'm not into that, watching that kind of stuff. But I will look that up. Is that the one with, does that have, what's his name? Sam Elliott in it? So I'll write that down and I'll look it up. Do you know what channel that's on? Yeah, he was pretty yummy in his day. He's got a pretty awesome voice. He should read audiobooks. All right. All right, here we go. We got another eyeball ready to be put together. Dead air. It's hard to talk when I am trying to concentrate. Sometimes you need 3 hands. Right? Okay. Now I need to get the little white piece on there. I need to try and cut a little more off of that. I think I need to get some like surgical snips or something. Okay, so here is the eyeball, part of the eye. Yeah. Which is pretty much how I had to do the horse. Again, I have to figure out where this goes and just kind of do my best guess here. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Phew. Hi, John. Oh, okay. Sorry. That's right. I said hi to you earlier. Sorry. All right. Have a great day. Let me see if I can get the camera a little closer. I'm going to try and zoom in. Oh, there. There you can kind of see it. Kind of cute, huh? Now, I need to do the mouth right down here. Finish the nose. Oh, there's another piece missing right here. And part of the ear. I'll tell you what, these little guys are time consuming. That's a better look anyway. Can't with the camera zoomed in a little bit. Okay, and actually, let's see. All right. Now I need to find the mouth. What did I do with it? It is R2 18, 18 and 19. Okay, R2 19. R2 18. Hey, I found them right off the bat. It's a miracle. Let's see, 19 is dark. This one is light. This doesn't even look cut right. I think I might I'm going to retrace that. So, because it doesn't look right at all. Okay, so just peel that back, or take it off, right? Put the paper up there. Okay. Then I will iron that back on. Okay, now I can All right, slide that up there. There. Now it's got a little mouth. Oh, wow. Thanks, Jamie. There's a bunch of channels for people to check out if they would like to. Okay, Sherry. Welcome back. I think it was supposed to be a little bit thinner than that, but that's all right. I can live with it. Okay, so the next thing that still needs to happen is this other ear over here. I really wish they would not made any part of the raccoon with the tree fabric. I just... It actually looks to me like it's the tree fabric is a little bit darker and the raccoon is lighter. It's basically the same pattern. Maybe not. I think they... Well, I didn't get... They substituted. That's what they did. That's what they did. Whoever cut this kit substituted. So I have enough of my own fabric I could pull from my stash and replace. I might do that. I'm not going to do it today on the camera, but I might look around in my stash and see if I can find something better than this piece that looks like the tree. I'm just not crazy about that. Up here on the ear. I mean, it's down here on the around the head too, but I don't mind that too much. Especially because there's going to be some really dark bark in between here. But yeah, I just don't like it on the ear here at all. So that means I would have to cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which isn't that bad. I can do that. Hmm. Otherwise, I think he looks pretty cute. The this color right here above the eyes, I think that should have been a little bit lighter. And that is the eyelashes. So I could, when I thread paint, use a lighter thread there for the eyelashes, and that should help. I kind of got this eyeball off kilter a little bit, but oh well. He looks a little cross-eyed. Okay. Hi, Deb. How are you today? I'm going to look and see if I have something prepped already that I can use for that replacement. This might work. It's about the same value. Okay. So I think this color would work. Or I even have a little bit of this. Especially if I fussy cut that. I don't have very much. I have to look through the rest of my stash and see if I have any more of this. So there's two ideas. And I could use this like on one of them, or there might be enough for two. For the ears, and then use this around the cheeks. That'd be a little bit lighter, right? This would be a little darker. Hi, Sarah. Now that is cute. Yeah, that raccoon is cute. This is definitely a cute project, but boy. It's a challenge. Okay. I need to find our... It might be this one. Nope. Goes with that one. I don't see it. So it looks like I'm going to have to cut something out. I think I'll use this one because, see, doesn't that look furry? I could fussy cut in there somewhere. So it looks like hair. Now, as soon as I do this, I'll find the piece that's missing. Okay. Let's see. Where do I want to? Well, it is supposed to be the polka dot, but that's okay. They don't have to all be the same, right? Now I'm just looking around on here, trying to find a spot in the fabric that would look good for nose hair. And then I'm just going to pull this back. Like that. Then I'll lift this up so I can see my pattern. And I want it right around on the edge there. What did I do with that fat pencil? Oh, man. Who knows? Oh, there it is. Okay. I like to use it like this is well, it says H. It needs to leave a lot of pencil marking on there. So I'm just going to, I can see the area, right? So I'm just going to draw that out. You really have to push hard, leave a lot of pencil lead. Okay, and then so I can see I need to make this just a little bit wider. I'll make that line a little bit heavier because it's going to slide underneath these other lighter fabrics. Okay, so I have that traced on there, but because this is dark fabric, I'll have a really hard time seeing that. So I'm going to trace it one more time on the back side. Okay, and then I just need to press that back down. And just let that cool off for a second. And now I can just cut it out. So when I do these little hairs, I'm just going to cut along the tops as close as I can get. Like that. And then I come in with my scissor and cut out the hairs. So it starts to go like that. Doesn't have to be perfect or exact because it's hair, you know. Okay, so now I need to pull up this hair that's on the face and slide that under there on both sides. In 3 places, maybe. Let's see. So just making sure I have everything lined up right. Okay, there's that. Then I need one more piece that goes right up here on top of that nose. I think it's on top. Yeah. 23. Okay, I don't know where that piece is. And I'm gonna try just to fussy cut it. And I want to try and get some of the light stuff here. So I'm just, you know, eyeballing it. You'll see how I do. A little bit smaller. It's better to start out a little bit bigger and then work your way down. It's pretty close. Good enough. Okay. So, besides the ear, that raccoon is pretty much done. Oh, the feet. So the ears, and then the foot. And that foot, I think, is going to slide underneath these pieces. Yeah. And then it goes over the top of the pieces of the ear on the next raccoon. Oh boy. So, all right, you guys, we're going to go in 15 minutes at 2 o'clock because I need to go to the store and the post office. And I don't want to overdo it because right now my neck and shoulder are not feeling too bad. So, oh, so update on my sister-in-law. She is still in the hospital. And they're planning on taking her into surgery sometime today. And the last I checked, she hadn't gone into surgery yet. But I would think probably maybe 2 o'clock, sometime between 2 and 4 would be my guess. Pacific Standard Time. And I think they're pretty much kind of like doing an exploratory. So they're kind of baffled of what's going on because the aneurysm that they found is in the area of the brain that's called the sinus, which is not the same as your sinuses. And it's really, 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 really tiny, really small. They said that if that had started bleeding or what have you, she shouldn't have felt any effects from it because of where it's at and how small it is. So the blood that she does have in the brain is caused from the really, 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 really tiny blood vessels bursting, erupting for some reason, and that's what they don't understand. So but there's something to do with the myofascia, the layering that goes um, around your brain, which is the same thing as the layering from your under your skin that is around your muscles. So they put her on a medication. It's like a steroid type medication that is given to people with brain injuries, and it's like it's a steroid anti-inflammatory. It's Dex something, dexamethasone, something like that. Um, but they're still going to go in and see what's going on, or that was their plan as of yesterday. I haven't heard anything more yet today. So I asked my brother, like, does she have fibromyalgia? I mean, I hate to blame everything on that, but uh, for those of you that have fibromyalgia, it does affect the myofascia in your body, and that's part of the problem with the pain. So as soon as he said something about he called it the membrane that goes around the brain, and I said, "Oh, you mean the myofascia?" And I'm not sure I'm even saying that right, but it might be fascia. Uh, it just made me think about fibromyalgia and the symptoms therein. Not that this issue that she's having with the little bleeders is caused by fibro. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm curious about this, the that layering. So anyway, it's just kind of interesting. Makes you wonder. And so these doctors, her doctor has been, a brain doctor doing brain surgeries and whatever else for quite a few, over 20 years. And he said this is the first time he's ever seen anything like this. So they're kind of baffled. And boy, can you guys hear the rain? Oh, you got to be able to hear that because the phone is right by the roof. And I have a tin roof. Hi, Kathy. So that's kind of what's going on with that. So your continued prayers is still appreciated. How do you like the racoon, Kathy? Yeah, I don't know, Jamie. My brother didn't really give it a name, but I'll ask him. Of course, it's hard to remember that stuff when you're, um, while the doctor's talking. I usually like to have my recorder on when the doctor's talking because I forget. But I'm definitely going to write that down. P. Boy, I couldn't even pronounce that. Let's see. C-E. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, and I don't know how many little blood vessels burst, but the doctor showed him the scan, brain scans and stuff, so he got to see the area. Huh. PR prime scan. See. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's a long one. I'm talking to Jamie. Okay. I'll write that one down too. So the only one I can really pronounce there is hemorrhage. Okay. So yeah, that's what's happening there. And so we got about 6 minutes, 5 minutes, you guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and go. Thank you so much for joining me, and I really appreciate your prayers for Rhonda and my brother Steve. We really, really appreciate it. Sounds like the rain settled down. Oh my goodness, my driveway. The driveway looks like a small stream. You should see it. Ugh, what a mess. Is anybody going live later today? Or any videos coming up? Excuse me. I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing this project. So if you don't know, it is the raccoons. It's called Who, What, Where by Tony Whitney. And you can get this in pattern, but sometimes you can also find it already kitted up for you. And so you could look around for it that way. But if you find just the pattern, and I said this before, you know, you can always take it in and have your local quilt shop kitted up for you. Or you can do it yourself if you have fabrics that you would like to use. I'm using batiks, and the kit came with mostly batiks. There was a few just regular cotton fabrics in it. And the thing about this compared to the horse is this has all the templates for everything, you know, so it's like that. So you cut them out exactly, you cut the pieces out exactly how they tell you. Whereas on the horse, I just cut those out however I wanted. So that's the difference of those two. So, and I'm still working on the horse. Still need to do that darn nose. But I'm giving it a little rest. I put the horse in the stable for now. It's stabled up. Yeah. You know, I could just put a feed bag. That would be funny. Just tie a feed bag to its face. Make it look like a quilt. Hi, Danielle. Getting ready to take off here, so one more minute. Okay, you guys, thanks so much for joining me today, and I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow or not, but if I'm up here, if it's raining, and I can come on for a couple of hours, I will. Try to be on around noon, and so yeah. Hope you all have a beautiful day. Oh, an apple. That's a good idea. Yeah. Wouldn't that be cute? An apple. I love that idea. Thank you, Danielle. Yeah, an apple. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You too, Sarah. I'll see you later. Bye, Kathy. Bye, Danielle. Goodbye, Quilt Squirrel. Bye, Jamie. Bye, Joe. Goodbye, Kathy Quilts. Bye, Deb. Bye, Brenda. Bye, Sherry. Bye, Mona. Bye, Mona. It's like an echo in here. Bye, So Magic. Bye, William. Goodbye, Eastern Oregon. Bye, Sheila. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. I'm out of here.